Alright maggots, listen up, we're talking tactics here. Hello again and welcome to another video on Some Dutch Wargamer. It's time to talk tactics again. Today we are talking about one of the specialist formations that I've tried. I've talked first about the Emperor's Wrath Artillery Company, and the next one I want to talk to you about is the Emperor's Wrath, oh no, not the Emperor's Wrath, the Emperor's Blade Assault Company. So what does it do? Like the last one, it is a detachment and you can take it for 1 CP. A couple of units get an extra keyword for that. And what it does is use this stratagem when choosing your army. Pick an Astra Militarum detachment from your army to be an Emperor's Blade Specialist detachment. Company commanders, platoon commanders, command squads, special weapon squads, veterans, infantry squads, chimeras, and Tauroxes in that detachments gain the Emperor's Blade keyword. So with that, that's it, you only gain a keyword. And for 1 CP you can also get an extra warlord trait on a character that is not named and not your warlord already. And this one states: Mechanized Commander. An officer from your army with a voice of command ability only. Your warlord can issue an order whilst embarked within an Emperor's Blade Chimera or Emperor's Blade Thorax, measuring ranges from any point of the vehicle. So that extends your range for orders a lot. Plus, your commander cannot be sniped. So that is 2 advantages to that one. Normally you can do that from a Chimera, but it costs 1 CP for a mobile command vehicle. So now with a warlord trait you can do it instantly. What does it say further? Measuring ranges from any point of the vehicle and is treated as being within 3 inches of a Voxcaster. When doing so, these orders can only be issued to a friendly Emperor's Blade unit. So only to the units that I've described before. But then again, you have a free Voxcaster, so that saves you up 5 points also if you're using Voxcasters and you're going to use the Chimera. But I think this one is okay, but I think the strength in this attachment is with one of the extra stratagems, and I'm going to use the other one, read the other one first, and after that I'm going to read the one that I think is quite good and can be quite you can use it as a surgical strike, and that is what I like. The stratagems are mechanized fire support. Use this stratagem in the enemy charge phase. After an Emperor's Blade infantry unit from your army is chosen as the target of an enemy unit's charge. Pick an Emperor's Blade Chimera or Emperor's Blade Thorax from your army within 6 of the unit being charged. The vehicle picked can fire Overwatch at a charging unit, even if it's not the target of the charge. When you do so, it will hit the enemy on rolls of a 4+ regardless of modifiers. Wow. I think reading out loud is not really my thing. But this means that you can have if one of your units is charged, an infantry unit is charged, you can support it with your Chimera or a Thorax. And yeah, it's okay, but it doesn't do that much damage. A Thorax has 2 autocannons or whatever, and not really that much. And the Chimera has a multi-laser. It's okay, but it doesn't have any AP, so it doesn't do that much. Or you can get a heavy bolter for it. You have a heavy bolter on the hull, and if you have your commander inside, for instance, you can shoot a couple of less guns. So yeah, you can get off a couple more shots, but it's not that. Maybe 1 or 2 kills on a unit of 10 charging. yeah, mostly there are close combat units that will kill your infantry anyway. It's okay, not bad, not good, in between. But I think the one that needs to be looked at and needs to be feared is the rapid deploy or redeploy. Use this stratagem at the end of your movement phase. An Emperor's Blade unit embarked within an Emperor's Blade Chimera or Emperor's Blade Torox can disembark. This unit cannot move further this phase, but can otherwise act normally for the rest of the turn. That unit counts as having moved for any rules purposes, such as shooting heavy weapons. Now you need to consider this with some of the regimental traits, and I'm going to read as follows. The Mordian one, and not the regimental traits, but the what's it called? The stratagem for Mordians, and I think this is wow. Volley fire. Use this stratagem before a Mordian infantry unit from your army shoots in the shooting phase. Each time you make a hit roll of 6+ for a model in that unit, and that model can immediately shoot again with the same weapon. No, it wasn't that one. Which one was it? Which is okay for the Mordians. Where is it? Which one is it? I'll get back to you. Yeah, I'm back again. I found it. It wasn't a stratagem. It was the order for the Mordians. And the Mordian order is form firing squad. Until the end of the phase, the ordered unit can target characters with the rapid fire weapons, even if they are not the closest enemy unit. Now, if you put company commander in your Chimera, or platoon commander with the warlord trait that I read for you guys, so it can use orders from within the Torox or Chimera, and you have, for instance, a veteran squad or a company command squad or whatever that came out with a stratagem with rapid redeploy with only plasmas in it. So for veteran squad, 3 plasmas. For the other one, the company command squad, 4 plasma guns in a unit. And then shooting at characters. Overcharging all the way, no problem at all. Just go ahead. If you give that company commander the Laurels of Command, I think it's the Laurels of Command, you can get a 4-up, you can get an extra order, so you can even reroll ones if needed. So I think this is just pretty awesome if you look at the Mordians. The other ones also are pretty good with it. The ones that do not benefit the rapid redeploy is Cadians, because they need to stand still for them to get reroll ones. Maybe Ketachans can do something with it, with their order to flame something out, because they're awesome with flamers and they like to flame things. Let's read it. The Ketachan, burn them out. You can reroll the dice when determining the number of attacks the ordered unit can make with flamers and heavy flamers until the end of the phase. In addition, units targeted by models from the ordered unit and with those weapons do not get any bonus to their saving throws for being in cover this phase. Yeah, move up, get them out. That's 1 heavy flamer and 3 flamers, just roasting everything out there. Awesome. Yeah, I do think the Armageddon Steel Legion, they have the mount up. So that's funny also. Until the end of the phase, the ordered unit can shoot and then immediately embark within a friendly Armageddon transport vehicle as long as all models in the unit are within 3 of the vehicle. This order may not be issued to a unit which disembarked in the preceding movement phase. That's too bad, so you cannot be used in combination with it. So get out, get in, and shooting. Too bad. Well, yeah, looking towards Get a Chance, looking towards Mordians. Awesome. The other ones, the Armageddon, Steel Legion, 18-inch rapid fire, also pretty good if you need the range. If you need some fire support, if some of your units are in close combat, just pop out some Forstorians. They can fire on their own units. There are all kinds of ways possible to use this, but I think the most effective ones are veterans with flamers for Get a Chance, and command squads or veterans with plasma. And well, awesome. Yeah, I just cannot say anything more about this. It's just the first thing that came into mind was Mordians, because awesome. Shoot at characters, kill them, deny the buffs for the enemy, and that's a huge benefit during the battle. Surgical striking with those, awesome. Well, I hope you liked the video. I would love to hear what you think about it. Say it in the comments, and if you're not yet a subscriber, subscribe. Happy wargaming.